just want to be alone.
Sometimes life isn't this obvious. The things we might excuse as moodiness can be the early signs of emotional issues that will just grow bigger as our child or the child we care for does. Depression is a real illness. A lot of times we think of mental illness and physical illness as being separate, but we're starting to see now more and more that those things go together. So just because depression is something that you can't physically do a test for doesn't make it any less real or have any less of a negative impact than something that's a physical illness. There's several warning signs that are associated with the different symptoms of depression. Depression is an illness that affects the way a child thinks, feels, or behaves, and it also has an impact on their ability to function in their daily life. So they can't concentrate anymore. They're forgetting things very easily. They're having trouble making decisions, and obviously that can affect their performance in school. There's also something called the negative cognitive triad that you can see in kids. And that's kind of having negative thoughts about yourself, negative thoughts about everybody else, negative thoughts about the future. So kids feeling like they're worthless, they're feeling guilty. They feel like things will never get better. Nobody likes them. Nobody's ever going to like them. And in association with that, you'll start to see thoughts of hopelessness, feeling worthless, pessimistic about the future. Things will never get better for me. There's also social impairment, so not having friends, not wanting to be around their friends, kind of withdrawing from the family, staying in their room and being more isolated, dropping out of activities that they used to enjoy. All of those things are things that parents can look for. So as young as 2 years old, or even possibly younger, you can start to see signs of depression. The good news about that is because it is an illness, there are treatments for it. So parents should be aware that your child can greatly improve the quality of their life. This depression can improve and get better if you get treatment. And the earlier you get the treatment, the better off the outcomes will be. So it's not good to push it to the side because it's not going to go away by itself. I think a lot of parents feel like it's their fault when their child is depressed, and it's definitely not. And that's something that parents should be aware of. It's not your fault, and it's also not your responsibility to take care of it. You're the expert on your child, but there are all these mental health professionals that are experts on depression, and they're there to support you in helping your child. So the quicker you pay attention, the more you can help your child to have a better life, both now and in the future. As our children grow, we have to be their safety gate. So use caution and give them the time to play, dream, and just be a kid.
For more information, visit DetroitPBSKids.org. Brought to you by the Children's Hospital of Michigan Foundation.